Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we're taking a look at the weekend character for the Showdown event, and it is none other, and I know people have been asking for this for a while, it is none other than Eddie Guerrero, Latino World Order. I'm an Eddie fan, we share a birthday, always loved him, super excited for this. Super excited, I love Eddie so much. So this is going to be fun for me. Let's take a look at his card. He is an Attitude Era showboat, chaotic, which is now important with the faction boss coming up. He is chaotic. His coach. So at 5k, immobile gems do 50% more damage, and at 9k, he also generates 3 more immobile gems. So I'll have a character analysis video on him because I am not super familiar with the mobile gem users. I don't use that gameplay style, but I sure, especially with the striker marquee and generating immobiles, I will definitely dive into that. So stay tuned for that this weekend. Link, he is the Mexican Link, take 40% less damage from red moves. This is a new Link, the Latino World Order, matching any color gems charge moves of that color by 3 more move points. Currently, the only other person in the game with this tag link is Trickster Ray, the one that just came out, but hoping to see more people come out that have this tag link. Also, Attitude Era gems do 10% more damage and just the one standard set of gear. So I'm going to have at least 4 movesets for you. Definitely going to be doing a run it back. May try one of the movesets with a different trainer setup. Like I said, I'm really excited for this. So the first moveset we're going to take a look at is a 3-star. It is Yellow 1, which is the lasso from El Paso. It is a color submission, 13 MP. Choose 6 gems to make into purple submission gems and do 52,147 damage for 6 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Purple 1 is 3 amigos, 8 MP. Deal 35,890 damage and choose 6 gems to make into yellow gems. And purple 2 is the Sunset Flip Power Bomb, 5 MP. Deal 17,549 damage and make 4 random gems into purple gems. So what I'm going to do for this moveset is a sub damage focus. We're going to use Woods for more purple MP. We're going to use Zombie AJ. I don't have him at 9k, but his 9k ability doesn't add anything to submissions. It generates more yellow gems, which would help for the 3 amigos. I'm more focused on the sub turns, so he's going to add 3 more sub turns. We have Tech Drew for, this is very small, 20% more damage per yellow sub turn. On the portal, the writing is very tiny. And an extra turn. And then we have Acro Shelton, who should be working as a coach now. Go check your Sheltons. Let me know if he's still broken. I'll fix for you. He's going to add 20% more damage to the sub. So I'm also going to do something a little different with this build. Normally I don't like to punch down, but in testing I found doing this build against 5-star golds took like 10 minutes, and I'm not that thirsty for views. I don't it's efficient, but it takes a while. So I'm going to go against a 5 silver just to show the basic concept of the build, and hopefully not have a 10-minute match. For the belt, I'm going full armor. I believe all of my medals are maxed out in terms of substats and whatnot. And I have a tier 5 flat purple move damage medal that I had to take off of Rob Van Dam. It was my saddest day. And for the plate, we're doing the It's Time once again. Whenever you break 3 or more purple gems, get 3 yellow move points at the end of your turn. So when you're placing your submission gems and getting your purple match, this will help to charge the submission as well. It is a 13 MP move, so any help we can get to charge it, I will take. And ready to go up against Keith Lee and hope that we don't get bopped. This will be a good test in can Eddie kick out as well. But again, Don't normally like to go against a rarity lower, but I just want to show how this submission moveset works. We'll go up against 5 golds for the rest of the preview. And let's see what his intro looks like. Ah, yeah. That's the Eddie I know and love. Put the L's up. And we don't mean loser. Can we talk about his hair, too? Eddie with that mullet is best Eddie. All Eddies are best Eddies. I miss him. Can you imagine what he would have done with the talent today had he not passed away too early? Anyways, I could sit and reminisce about Eddie all day. So let's just go ahead and go on with the match. Let's hit the Sunset Flip Powerbomb. Without tour perks and with woods, this is ready to go on turn 1. You could sub in Acro Daniel Bryan and just try to recycle this move a bunch over and over and over again. See if we can get some connections here. Got one. Excellent. So now, and that kicked in the plate for us. So we still need, we're going to need a wild card and a bid. So, gonna hit 3 amigos, which may be the best move animation in the game, even though it's a longer one. But that's, come on, that's just dope. Tell me you're an Eddie Mark without saying you're an Eddie Mark. We're just gonna cover up some of his reds. Excellent. You better kick out of this. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll kick out. What we could do is hit this move again. Why not? That flat metal really helping with that move damage there. Oh good, we got a wild card? Let's just take that away from him right now. And our purple moves are charged. So we don't need to place these to make purple matches. But if you do, it's important to note that if you do this and make a wild card, he's going to get that wild card. You don't get to keep it. That goes to him. So make sure you're not giving out wild cards. And with it being a submission, a color submission, what I like to do is, especially if I'm not charging the move, I like to put them on the gem that we're going to turn into that color. So it's a purple sub. I'm going to put them on purple gems just because they're nice and spread out. And we don't need any unnecessary cascades hurting us. Because this is going to be a nice 10-turn sub. And we're doing 88,000 damage per turn. So I'd like to do as many turns as possible. Thank you, Portal, for not having the board reshuffle sound. Appreciate you. All right. So 88,000 for 10 turns, that's almost a 900k submission, which, again, efficient, but when you're going up against a 5-star gold with 5 mil health, that's going to take a couple rotations. Now what you could do is try to end the match here, give yourself some cascades and whatnot, which we will try to do. There we go. So fairly straightforward in terms of recycling. It does take a while against a 5-star gold, so I wouldn't recommend it maybe in a tag match if you want to play defensive and wait for your partner to tag in. So that is one of the 3-star movesets we are going to take a look at. Let's take a look at the second. The second 3-star moveset we're going to take a look at keeps double purple, but brings in yellow too, which is a finisher. It's the Frog Splash 12 MP. Deal 489,407 damage to opponent, 474,801 damage to self, and pin the opponent. So similar finishers to Shane McMahon and Mickie James. For the entourage, if it ever shows up, there we go. We're going to keep Woods for more purple MP. We're bringing in Showboat Orton for 45% more damage on yellow moves. If you had Mutant Finn Balor, he is the yellow finisher trainer, so that would be the ideal choice there. And I don't have the Hall of Fame yellow move coaches. I think it's Rick Rude and Andre. So what I'm doing is I'm going up against Powerhouse Roman, and he targets red gems and black gems. So I'm going to nerf those colors with Motu Cena and Zombie Asuka. For the belts, we are going full takedown. We want to get that finisher as high as possible, and adding move damage coaches, trainers, straps, medals, whatnot, it won't affect the damage you do to yourself. It won't boost that. It'll only boost the damage you do to your opponent. So we're going full takedown, and while the medals aren't completely maxed out, we looked for yellow move damage substats. But the medal that is maxed out is this beautiful tier 5%. So we get 200% extra damage on that finisher. Plus, we're going to use a cheap shot plate. So whenever you land a gem critical hit, reduce the damage of all your opponent's gems by 50% for 1 turn. So with all the bells and whistles, we have the finisher up to 1.89 mil. And we're still doing almost 500k damage to ourselves. But when you have 5.5 million health, that's a mosquito bite. I'm not worried. And it's not like you're hitting the finisher multiple times. Maybe you'll hit it twice. So maybe you're doing 1 million damage to yourself. Maybe. Again, 5.5 mil health. I'm fine with that. So let's take a look and see how it goes. L's up. L's up. So that's ready to go. Make some random purples. And I'm sorry if you can hear the beeping in the background. We got like 4 days of snow last week. They're finally like plowing the parking lot next to my apartment. So apologies. Canada problems, am I right? Let's take this purple match here. Could have taken that yellow, but I didn't move the pin bar at all for us. So we're going to pin him, but we can charge up our finisher. Love that move. I don't care that the animation is long. It looks great. And we'll do that. Get our finisher all charged. Got a purple cascade as well, which is nice. And we're just going to go ahead and hit the finisher. So 1.8 mil to the opponent, 474,000 to us, and pin. Oh, come on. Oh, we criticaled them too. So 2.1, and the cheap shot plate went off. So good night. But he does damage to himself. I don't care. I don't care. If you're doing it in Showdown, break loot boxes. If you're doing it in Feud, break loot boxes. Get the health back. I'm honestly not worried about that at all. Especially when you have 5.5 million health. Like, it's nothing. I'll take that insane damage any day. Let's keep going and take a look at his 4-star set. The 4-star moveset we're going to take a look at keeps the frog splash, but brings in the double blues. So blue 1 is the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. It's 8 MP, deal 40,113 damage, and make 4 random gems into protect gems of strength 15,504. And blue 2 is the European uppercut. It is 5 MP, deal 18,473 damage, and gain 5 yellow MP. So we're going to use Lawler to get this European uppercut ready to go on turn 1. We're going to keep Showboat Orton to boost the finisher damage, Trickster Andre to help charge up the blue moves faster, and Bailey for an extra protect gem. We are going to keep the belt the exact same, full takedown, yellow percent, cheap shot. You could do armor. My percent metal is takedown, so I'm just going to keep with trying to boost this finisher as much as possible. And with the protect gems and the cheap shot plate, it's just going to be harder for them to kick out. So let's see how long it takes us to get to the finisher using this moveset. So we'll hit the European uppercut. That'll give us 5 yellow MP. That means a yellow match would do it, and of course we don't have one. So we'll take this blue match, and that way we can put out the protects and then give ourselves some more yellow MP and then hit the finisher. So let's throw those out. Shocker, they landed on, red and black. European uppercut again. And the cheap shot plate went off. So, 1.8 million damage with the frog splash. Who did it better, Eddie or Rob Van Dam? Let me know in the comments. Easy peasy. Turn 2. Works for me. I'm going to take a look at this moveset again, but I'm going to switch up the trainers a little bit. So we're keeping the same moves, and we're going to keep the same belt. We're going to keep Lawler, but I'm going to bring in Showboat Kofi to give us some more yellow MP as well. And the hope here is that we're going to get this finisher going turn 1. Now, I, again, don't have the yellow move coaches, so we're going to try to nerf our opponent's gem damage. We have a cheap shot plate. I'm fine with doing full takedown in this case. We are going to lose, because I'm not using Orton, so, oh no, 1.67 mil. Oh, for shame. And let's see if we can just turn 1 bop them. Yep, 7 of 12, and that gives us 5. So just for full disclosure, I have level 5 tour perks, but if you're in a feud with line bonuses and feud perks, this would be likely turn 1 as well. So hit the uppercut, hit the finisher. 1.58. And the cheap shot plate didn't go off. And he's still, we don't even have an armor belt and he still can't kick out. So, yeah, he's trash. Showboats are trash. He's slow. He's boring. False. False. Viva la raza, bitches. Alright, let's take a look at one more moveset. The last moveset we're going to take a look at brings in the 5-star move, which is a reversal, 5 MP, kick out, deal 22,168 damage, and gain, you guessed it, 474,801 health. So, if somebody happens to kick out of your finisher and they pin you, you can gain the health right back. we are going to use Lawler to get the European uppercut ready to go on turn 1. That will charge the reversal right away. Showboat Orton for yellow move damage. I'm going to keep Motusina to nerf red gems. And Rikishi to charge up the yellow moves faster. And I want to see if I can find somebody that's going to kick out of this. So, is there an acrobat kicking around? X-Pack. X-Pack. Okay. Let's see. Eddie is about to take his revenge on X-Pac for China. This is justice right here, folks. This is justice. This is for my mamacita. Treated her like crap. I'll show you. Oh, the cheap shot plate went off. Okay, he's not kicking out. Take that! China forever. So not that the reversal was necessary in this situation. And I'm not sure I want to sit here and try to have someone kick out for like 20 minutes. Maybe we'll try one more match. I'll take away the gem defense. And we'll try one more match. Okay. I took off Orton. I took off Motusina. So the finisher is still doing an F load of damage. But let's see if with the class advantage he can kick out. My alarm would go off in the middle of a preview, wouldn't it? Oh well. That kind of day, folks. Alright. Maybe he'll pin us and then we can hit the reversal first? It's like, I'm not a huge fan of playing to get pinned so you can do damage. It just feels too unnecessary. But you gonna kick out if I hit this now? No, because I criticaled you. And the cheap shot plate went off. Alright, well. Y'all are just gonna have to trust me that the reversal works. You know what? Let's do one more time. And we'll play for the pin. So we can heal ourselves. And I can show you that while the gain health is lit up in green, it is a visual glitch. So let's bust that myth right now. Mythbusters. I don't know how the theme goes. Alright, Mr. Waltman. Do your worst. Oh, come on. Pin me, you chicken. Pin me! There. I'm teeing it up. Thank you. Reversal's all blinky and stuff. So, this is not going to happen. The move metal only affects this. The damage going into the match was 22,000. So that is what's boosted. This is not. This is going to be that. So let's just clear that up right there. As you can see, we did not gain 1.6 million health. That would be outrageous. And that would make him the best showboat in the game. No cap. Fight me. Alright. It's over. Class advantage. No armor belt. No gem defense. Still can't kick out. But yeah, Eddie hurting himself is trash, right? Absolute trash. Let's go ahead and conclude the preview. So that is Eddie Guerrero, Latino World Order. I will have 2 more videos. I will do a run it back, and I will do a character analysis for his coach ability. Let me know what you think in terms of Attitude Era showboats. I think it's going to be a very interesting discussion between who's the better showboat with Eddie and JBL. They both have kick-out moves. Eddie's got the big Shane McMahon finisher. So I'm interested in that debate. Let me know now that the Latino World Order is in the game. Let me know who you want to see next. Who could we add to the game in that stable? And let me know what you think of the character overall. Are you an Eddie fan? Are you gonna, spend for him? Do you want him? Is he going to be a game changer for you? Let me know in the comments all of your thoughts. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching. Take care.